The Sport of Metal Detecting by Garrett. Follow us on Facebook.
Right, welcome everyone. Well, this wasn't meant to be a live. This was meant to be a live tomorrow, but I did see, even though I deleted it, it was still there. So I see a few people said just go live. So I'm hoping everyone can hear me. Let me quickly go to the bottom of the screen, type in just to make sure that I can hear you. Well, I can hear you. I mean, you can hear me. Type on this way. Bright. Yeah, it's really bright in here. Yeah, I mean, I'm not in the den tonight, as you could possibly see. It's too hot in the den to be in the den. There's my brother. Yes, you can all hear me. Let's start at the very top then. Let's go right to the very top. We have Blueface Savage from Scotland. How you doing, Scotty, brother? The Bug Files, how you doing? Stu, my main man, nice to see you. Philip, the GOAT legend, he's in the house. Glenn, hope you're well, Glenn. Nice to see you. George, how you doing, George, my brother? Rusty, should get the wrong button. Yeah, I'll explain about that in a minute. How you doing, Eva Tempest? Hope you're well. How you doing, Lord Random? Hi, Dad. Hope you're well. I know you've had a haircut. See it earlier. Let me just make sure that I've got everyone. I did say Rusty Detectorist. Tidy Treasure Hunter. Nice to see you. Percy, my Custard Crusader, legend of a brother. Nice to have you in the house. Hello there, Elizabeth, as well. If I say anybody's name wrong, I do apologise. It's my reading is absolutely bad. Mind you, I'm using a mobile phone, so seeing the screen is a bit off key. Fun in the dirt, Tony. How you doing, Tone? Also got Jim and family. Hope you're well, Jim. Let me just quickly make sure we go through these, and I'll catch up with the comments just after. Right, so we're right at the very bottom. I hope I've said, if I haven't said hello to you, you better just wave me down or put a thumbs up, and I will give you a shout out. Now, what I was going to do is tomorrow I was going to go live at an old abandoned pub. That's where I was going to go live, but I did see my live was still up, even though I tried to move it. So I thought, well, you might as well go live then. You're getting a lot of people asking you about going live. So hi, Basil. Jamie, how you doing? Nice to see you. Yeah, as I say, this was an off the key one. As you can see, I am not in the den. As I said a minute ago, the den is, as you know, it's quite a small cupboard, and the heat in there is absolutely unbelievable. So tonight we are out the cupboard, and we're going to be sitting in the kitchen. Now, what we're going to talk about? Well, I'm not too sure what we're going to talk about. We'll talk about coils. We could talk about anything that you want to talk about. Anybody want to ask any questions in the chat? Throw a few questions my way. We can have someone on if someone wants to come on. What I've got to do is wait for my boy to come back, because I'm using a like a little mic, because I ain't got no earpieces in, because everyone's nicked my gaming stuff. So he's took his gaming stuff out, and I don't know where the headset is, so it'd be hard when someone does come on. But yeah, I've been down the beach. It's been a little bit hard the last few days getting on land, metal detecting. Little Tezza, he's finding it really hard, and there's no way I'm getting through the ground. We've had no rain. We've had absolutely nothing over the last few days. Tinfoil hats. What's your favourite coil? Everybody knows my favourite coil is the Double D Raider coil. Absolutely. I mean, if you're going to get a coil, you're going to have to get a Double D Raider coil. Brilliant coil that is. You can't. I mean, I've got every single coil, and I've tested every little single coil now, from the small ripper coil, which I'm still doing some more tests on at the moment. I've not been able to do many land tests because as I say, the ground's rock solid. So I've been doing beach tests with it, and it's working really well so far. The Double D rated coil, it's my favourite coil. I found, as you know, Roman coin, Saxons, and when you find things like that with one coil, you do get a bit stuck to it. But that is one absolute brilliant coil. The Viper coil, what comes with the Apex, that's also good for trashy areas. If you're in a wider area, you go for a bigger coil. But yeah, that's definitely my best one. If you get him in the right settings, the Garrett's, especially the Apex, you put it in the right setting. I know Rob says don't knock off the 99 tone. I mean, sometimes, I won't lie, I do keep the 99 tone on every now and then from time to time. Learned a little bit from Rob. So yeah, I mean, I'm with when it's notching out the 99 tone. I mean, you can miss little tiny bits of brass, but I mean, if you want to dig them, you can miss out like tiny little bits like that. But as I say, you're not going to miss out on any gold or silver if you do notch out the 99 tone, and I find it more stable. Someone else just come in then, and I didn't say hello. That is very not Storage Bandits. How you doing, guys? Tina's random videos. Mental detecting. How you doing, guys? I will catch up on this chat. Really need to say hello to you all. Terry, what would you like, Garrett, in the next year? Terry, what would you like, Garrett, next year? What would I like in the next year? What Garrett would I like? Well, I'm using the AT Pro at the moment, as well as the Garrett Ace Apex. I took the Pro in the water today, and I'll tell you what a little nice machine that is. I mean, I'm still a bit too worried about going because, I mean, where I am, you've got a river as well, but the river just goes straight deep. So you're definitely going to have someone with me holding me in so I can go metal detecting in there, because that will be good to get in that river. I reckon there's some nice stuff in there. But yeah, I wouldn't mind. I do like the Axiom, but the only thing is there's no gold nuggets in Kent. So not tiny gold nuggets anyway. So going to get a lot of interference. I'm sorry if I'm missing anyone's chat. Change of colour. Would I change the colour? I'm using the camo version Apex, and I won't lie, that is I do like that one. I do like that one because, as you see, I wear the camo hat. It was Tell's hat, but I took it off him, and because I use the camo hat and most of my stuff's quite camo-y, I do like the camo Apex a lot. Sure, I love you, Tezza. Heart. My custard tart is yellow. I'm just not sure I'm missing anyone. Anyway, if I've missed anyone that's asked a question, because I mean this phone's just jumping for some reason. It's catching up. That's better now. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, Percy says custard away. I mean, there's so many different machines coming out now, and you're getting so many different people saying what machine's good. And I mean, most machines when you're a beginner, like today, I was down the beach today, and I see this, and I think I sent it to the group chat. There was quite an old lady, and she was teaching her grandson how to metal detect. Now they were down on the beach, so I was carried on metal detecting, and then his granddad come up and asked me how to set up the 250. And as you guys know, if you've used the 250 on the beach before, it's not a really the best machine to use on the beach. It can be unstable if you don't set it right. So I set it up for this little kid, and I tell you what, he was happy as Larry, and I got myself a little subscriber from that. But it's helping people out like that when you see them out metal detecting. I mean, if someone else has got a different metal detector, I'll stick them in the right direction. If they've got a Legend, I'll throw them to Scott and Adam. If they need help with explosives, I'll send them to Rob. All kinds of things like that. So do you know what I mean? We are, Jim, why do you want a everyone's Garrett has to have an Apex chat? Yeah, it's not really just about it's not ADI, how you doing? As I say, it's not just about Garrett chat, really. We can chat about whatever you want. Really, I was just going through because a couple of people did ask me in a group about the coils and what the best coil I thought was the best coil, and what kind of tests that I do. Now, when it comes to testing, some people like to do a test with pots and putting things in the ground and things like that. When I test it, I like to get out and test it actually go out on ground and test it. You could do your test in the garden. It gives you a rough idea. But as you know, when you're out in the ground, the coin could be laying sideways. It could be laying at an angle. It could be literally flat straight. So you could get all different kinds of tones from it. So I like to actually go out and do tests, actually testing it outside in the, like going out, basically metal detecting. Canada shops online, but none available yet. Aliens, Rob says. Bacon. Or is that maple? Bacon or maple. UFO. Jim, not tidy. I'm just catching up on these chats. I really should put some of these up. You only have to touch them. There you go. There you go. Is it? Oh, Stephen. Canadian bacon is the best of bacon family. Well, I'll tell you what. I do like a bit of bacon. I mean, you've got a lot of people in here as well. If there's anyone in this group, I mean, in the chat that might have a Deus 2 or a Deus 1, well, they've got a legend. There's people in the chat you can talk to. They will help you out. Drop your channel links if you want to drop your channel links. Also, I bought a video out about half an hour ago. If anyone wants to go back later on and have a little watch of that, it's not a bad little beach video. Gives you a few little tips on sort of different settings that I use on the beach and what I've been testing lately. Because as you guys know, no rain, so you're just getting hard ground. And with hard ground, as most people know, it's not about not picking up signals really, really good. It's also about being able to put the spade in the ground. And I'll tell you what, it is hard out there, and I am struggling. Hope to get an Apex for Christmas. Well, I'll tell you what, don't forget, Jim, if you want an Apex for Christmas, go over and use the discount code Tyson. I'll put it up on the screen in a minute. I mean, I know you've got your own discount code, but I thought I'd just throw that in there. 6910. I'll find something in a little while we may be able to do a little giveaway with. I know Kevin's who else? Kevin Phillip got their stuff Friday or Saturday. So Marlon, I sent yours out the same day. So you'll probably get yours next week. Sent by pigeon. So you're talking probably about 2 or 3 weeks. But I'm glad you got your stuff, Philip. UFO versus sheep. I've not seen that, but I'll look it up later, Tidy. I'll have to have a look into it. Awesome, Tezza. No, I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you liked it. As I say, it was John. How you doing, John? Nice to see you. As I say, the giveaways was mainly because of all the support that you guys have given me and little Tezza over the last few years. As I say, we do struggle to get videos out every week. I have been quite ill recently, so some days I'm all right, not too bad, and I will take Tezza out, and then sometimes I do get a little bit bad, so I don't get out much. And your support has meant a lot. So to do giveaways every now and then has meant a lot. And I'll tell you what, there is something really special coming up soon. So keep your eyes out, and trust me, you'll be happy with the giveaway that's coming up. Tezza, Nil Tornado coil on my 400. Should I change to the Viper coil on the Apex? Should I change the Viper coil on the Apex? If you've got, as I say, if you've got the money, Percy, I would go and get the Double D Raider coil. I won't lie, it is an absolute amazing coil, and it is my favourite coil. The tiny coil is going to be really good for the woods. It's a really sharp toned coil, so as soon as you hit that target, it's literally on the target. But yeah, I'll definitely go and get the Double D Raider coil when you're ready. And as I say, everyone has to learn their metal detector. And I know you, Percy, you know the 400 inside out. So the Apex to you, yeah, you know it inside out. Go and get yourself Double D Raider coil. Pop over to Regton. I'm sure somewhere along here. Here you go. If you pop over, you can get the coils from there. If you use the discount code Tyson in capitals, you only get a 10% discount on some products, not all products. Only a few products in store. If you go over and have a look, I'm not sure, but you can go over and have a little look and test, see which one my actual works on. Steve, how's it feeling? Oh, sorry. How are you feeling it, Steve? Yeah, how are you feeling it, Steve? I did see Steve Sifter's haircut earlier, and if you thought I've got no hair, Me and Steve are like that. We're like that now. Suffolk Sifter discount. Use a Suffolk Sifter discount. No, I'll block you, John. Use a Suffolk Sifter discount. No one uses a Suffolk Sifter discount in Tezza's room. Question, Tezza. Should I spray the yellow on the apex to black so when I'm out detecting I don't look like such a newbie? Well, I'll tell you what, it's a trademark with Garrett, as everyone knows. It's like today when I saw the yellow machine, most people know Garrett is that colour, so that is the main colour. I like the yellow. I also like the black. That one thing I do like on the Axiom as well is the black case. I do really like the black. If you want to spray it, feel free, Rob. I'm not saying spray it. But yeah, if not, go and get yourself a camo apex. That would be your best option. And I'll tell you what, the camo apex, when you're out with the camo apex, you do, and you're out with others, you do look pretty good with the camo apex. It does stand out a lot, I won't lie. I bought I swapped it, the yellow one, off my 400. Yeah, I actually broke the arm cut by accident on the apex. I leant down and I fell and I broke the cup, and it was on the camo one. Now on the camo one, they're really quite hard to get still at the moment for the parts for it. So what I done was I took the arm cup from one of the 400, because I got the 400 all the way down. I took the arm cup off and stuck the arm cup straight on there because it was a brand new one still in the box. So I thought we'll shove that one on there, which was a bonus. But yeah, they are first time I've ever broke one, would you believe? Do you think I should change my coil for something better than the coils that come with the Simplex? Now, a lot of people do ask me this. Now, this is something that I am going to say. I am going to say this, and this is, I'm going to come out and I'm going to say it. Now, a lot of people say to me, what do you think about getting a coil that is not manufactured by the same company? Oops, sorry about shaking there. The same company that have made the metal detector. Now, in my eyes, I don't think any company out there, and some people are probably going to come back to me and give me some stick, no doubt, but I'm willing to take that. But I do not believe there is any company out there that can manufacture a coil better than the company that actually make the metal detectors themselves. Now, a lot of people say, oh, what about the tornado coil? Now, yes, I have used the tornado coil on the Ace 250, and it was a really, really good coil. So I'm not knocking the coils. What I'm saying is I don't believe that other companies can make coils better than the actual company that actually make the machines themselves. So some people are probably going to come back and say, oh, Tell, that's it. You're on the strike for that. Got some 10 points, Rob. Spray the control unit. Yeah, you can spray the control. I did on my 400 when I first got it because I was quite, like as Rob said, the black stands out. So I did down the 400 just on the battery pack part, and it looked pretty good, and put a few stickers on there. Advanced Marlon. Random. Would you use a camo apex? Well, I'll tell you what, I ain't even lying to you. Now, Tez has put it down in the long grass before. If you've seen the field where we've had quite a few finds, now the grass is quite long and it's yellowy colour where it's dying off. And Tell's put it down flat where I always put it on a spade. And he's shouted over to me, Dad, I can't find it. And I'll tell you what, I was laughing because I could see it when I walked over there. I'll say, it's there. And he's just oblivious to actually seeing it. So, yeah, that's why I always lean it up at an angle. Otherwise, yeah, I think Rob would lose it. Audio only detecting. A pot of Savage. Sorry, Rob. Send me a pot of Savage. Can't get that down here. Back to London yesterday, but only got the prizes from Tezza and John. I'm glad you got them. I'm really glad you got them. And that was from, as I say, me, Marlon, and Percy, because they were the ones that come on the show, also helped me out as well. And I'll tell you what, thanks to them for coming on, and especially Marlon with the duck race, because as you know, guys, I'm not that savvy at the moment. As I say, I'm getting the computer sorted out this week. I'm getting a new phone. and everything could be a little bit better, because at the moment all my videos are uploading 420 HP or something like that, or no, even near 10 HP. Phone's absolutely had it. Oh, is John? Oh, did I miss John? Did I miss someone? Oh, sorry, John, if I missed you, sorry about that. Hope I said hello, John. Oh, Jet Ski John. Hey, how you doing, Jet Ski John? Best coil for the 250 is the D-Tech Ultimate. See, that's what I mean. Some people will say different coils are better. And of course, everyone will have their own opinion of what will, if an off-the-market coil is better than an on-the-market coil. Everyone has their sort of saying it. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not knocking them coils, as I say. I'm not knocking them. I'm just saying, as I said, Apex coils, stay on the market. Question: is the Apex actually Nomad Apex, and is for forgot I was tidy sheep. Jet Ski John, how you doing, tidy cuss? Oh, sorry if I missed out. It was awesome. Who keeps posting up? Asking for a friend. Can you ride the Apex like a magic broom? Well, I'm going to answer that, actually. I'm going to answer that. You can ride it like a magic broom, because I tell you what, I've flown around fields with that metal detector and I've found some absolute amazing stuff. So you can use it as a broom if you like. I mean, as long as you extend the coil at the back long enough, I think you'll be all right, Philip. Just want to not miss anyone. It's nice to see Steve. It's nice to see Steve Sifter in the house tonight. Tezza, what would you say is the best Garrett metal detector out of all the Garrett machines? Now, I've not used I've only used the AT Pro at the moment, and I've done a few tests with the AT Pro. The AT Pro it might be waterproof, but it's got nothing on the Garrett Apex, and that is the honest truth. Now, I don't know about the AT Max. I mean, the AT Max might be just as good as the Garrett Ace Apex, but I've not got the AT Max yet. So what I'm doing is, the Pro is really just going to be getting in rivers, and it is quite a heavy machine for on land. So Apex is a lot better than the Pro. The Pro's better because you can go in the water with it, but the Apex is better on land and actually on the beach itself. But as you guys know, the Apex is not fully waterproof, so you can't really go that deep in the water with it. But yeah, at the moment, I would say the Apex, but I haven't used the AT Max at the moment. I think it's something smaller for the Simplex. Smaller coils are good. I do like smaller coils. A lot of people now are using a lot of smaller coils. They're really sharp. These really small coils. I mean, a lot of people know if you've got a bigger coil and you go over a target, sometimes it's a draggy tone. And a few people said with different metal techniques, when you go over a tone with a bigger coil, it's tone drags slightly. With these smaller coils, it's like a lot of you, most of you have used the Garrett, it's like ding ding, it's straight, it's there. I mean, as soon as the edge of that coil, no matter how fast you swing it on these tiny ones, as soon as it hits that target, it's there straight away. Absolutely amazing, the small one. Question: what part of the coil pinpoints? Now, when you're pinpointing with a coil, I always use the front of the coil to pinpoint. You'll learn that most people sort of do it, but if you're new to it, as you get on with the Apex, you'll start to learn how to pinpoint it. Now, with the Garrett Apex, depending on what coil you're using, let's say for instance I'm using a double D radial coil, when you're pinpointing, it will use a line which will run from the center of the coil all the way down to the back of the coil. So as soon as you get a double tone over that mark, that is the center of the pinpointing mark. So if you're going to pinpoint, once you push that button, once you go over the top of the item and it's right on top, it means it'll be directly in line with the middle of the coil. It is, when you're learning to pinpoint with a pinpointing machine, people say, oh, it's quite easy, but it ain't really that easy when you first start off. Like little Tezza learn, you dig manholes, but as you get to learn it, it is a little bit easier. but always use the centre line. And just come back when you're pinpointing. If you're pinpointing and you're like, yeah, and you get the tone of the pinpointer, just drag it back a little bit until it just disappears, and then go back forward again, and then just drag it back slightly. And then just as you just drag it back, you'll notice on the corner of the front of the coil, you're catching a signal. Dig probably just a little bit back from the back of the coil, the front of the coil. And I'll tell you what, usually you only have to dig a small hole. It works all the time for me, that does. I will do a video. As I say, I should have had a few videos for tonight to show you, but I did not have anything to do, so I couldn't put anything else up. Let me have a little look. Apex. Jet ski using the 80 satellite dish on my Garrett recently finds everything. See? That's what I mean. He's the Sky B8 is big Sky satellite dish in the 80s. I had to go back and read that then, John, because I was a little bit like lost. It's under the stream, I think, Blueface Savage, but question it, could be under the Viper logo. Yeah, if you're using the Viper coil, then yeah, it's each coil will pinpoint depending, because each coil, some have a single bind mill. Now the Viper coil is a 2-in-1 coil. Now what I mean by 2-in-1 coil, it's actually 2 coils in 1 coil. So you've got your foot stem coil, and then the tiny bits that run in the middle is your secondary small coil. That is what they made it to be, a 2-in-1 coil. So that is what the Viper coil is. I'm still learning and watching, just jumping in the shower. If anyone wants pictures, PM me. Legend small coil as big as a duck race gets tidy. Get tidy shower photo. Yeah, that's a good idea actually. Marlon one for the dog bushes in that, right? Yeah, I just don't want to miss anyone. I'm so far at the back. Why am I so far behind? How you doing, Dark Crew? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. I believe is a Rob Random calls. I won't read that. Signal at the machine. Shout you twit. Oh, Mike, Mailer Man, how you doing? It's nice to see you. As I say, this was a meant to be tomorrow's live. This was because I did a video earlier, and then I thought to myself when I come out, why is it saying that I'm live? And then, of course, got myself twisted up, knowing exactly when I was meant to actually go live. So I thought I'd jump on for a bit now, do a little live, catch up with you guys, see how everyone is. I'll answer questions, talk about the Apex, talk about Garrett machines, anything like that. People in the any new people that have got the different machines, from the Legend to the Apex. There's loads of different machines that people are using out there, and there's so many people in the chat that know their machines really well. So if anyone's new or is new to watching this video, I mean, you can go into the comments at the end of the video and you can click on their channel and you can pop over and sort of check them out. But I have to say happy birthday as well to, there's, who else? There's a few birthdays today, and now I've forgotten whose birthday it was. Well, that's someone in the chat's going to have to remind me, because it's Marlon's. Marlon, happy birthday. Is it Marlon's birthday? So I think it's Marlon's birthday. Marlon's birthday, and I can't believe that I did not just say happy birthday at the very, very beginning, Marlon. I somewhat do apologise for that. I do apologise for that. See what I mean? I had one job. Rob could have texted me, and he didn't text me to warn me. So that's somewhat... if you hear any noise in the background there, that's little Tezza just phone saying in Chef Mike microwave. What are you putting in? He's putting some... Oh, he's putting chips in the microwave. Percy's birthday too. Is it Percy's birthday today as well? Just got a text off Scotty Owens. Happy birthday to you guys. I ain't going to sing it because, you know what I mean, people are going to start screen recording it and that and sending it to people. You know what I mean? So, yeah, happy birthday. I hope you had a good day. I hope you had an absolute brilliant day. I got burnt yesterday. I went down the river. I've got to tell you, listen to this. Now, this will make you guys laugh, right? Now, I went to the river yesterday with the boys. The boys wanted to go to the river, so we took them up to the river with the family. And when we was up the river, now, when we first started off, hang on a second before I finish that off. Happy birthday as well to Jason. Happy birthday. Of course, it's 3 birthdays. Cool. You boys all celebrate your birthday at the same time. Yeah, so yesterday I went up the river yesterday with the boys and the family, and they got the kayaks, they got the stand-up boards. Anyway, I was helping the boys get into the boards and on the boards and stuff, and I slipped in the river, and it was that cold. It actually, I could not even breathe. I couldn't even talk or even tell anyone I was drowning. It was that cold. It took the life out of me. So yeah, always be careful around rivers. Dave for coming, people. Quite crazy live stream, either. But basically, so yeah, happy birthday. I'm going. I'll tell you what, and Stu, we've missed your lives lately. Stu hasn't been live. I've noticed, not of recent anyway. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what's happened to him. I know he took a little bit of time out. Like we all need a bit of time out from time to time, as you all know. So, 2 seconds, hang on, lads, if that's all right. Thank you. So yeah, we all need a little bit of break, but it'd be nice to see you doing lives again. Definitely. Always got to go. Neighbour's cat needs. Put it in the gallery. Do I read it? But yeah, so I went out to the beach the other morning, and in the last video, and I didn't do too bad. And I see a homeless lady, of course, on the beach, and I know it won a lot of money, but I thought I'd give it to the person because at the end of the day, it's only a little bit of beach cash, and someone else needed it more than me. So it's always nice when you do a little something like that. Might bring me luck in the near future. Everyone's saying happy birthday to Jason, happy birthday to Percy, and happy birthday to Marlon. They've all survived their birthdays. I'm not going to ask how old you are, Percy, but how old are you, Percy?
67.
What machine would you like to try? That's not Garrett. I wouldn't really want to try one that's not Garrett, to be honest with you. I've always been a Garrett user, and when you're stuck, when you've used a machine for so long and you've used a certain product for so long, and it's always done you well, I've stuck with it. So I'm really not going to say that I really would think of using another one, because I love the Apex and it's absolutely brilliant. You nearly made me cry, Tessa. That was nice, you, Tessa. No, it was 21. Birthday, everyone. You said 58 to Percy, 88 Stu reckons. Stu reckons 88. Steve Sifter staying sticker. I haven't got the Wheel of Doom. Steve. I'd do a sticker. I would do a sticker. I would do the pre-dimensional. What? Oh, 58 tomorrow, Percy. Yes, Percy, 58. How you doing, bud? Hope you are well. I would try and say your name, but my reading is so bad. But I usually in chat call you LTN. I hope you've been well. I do not know your name. If I knew your name, I'll probably remember you'll be able to call you by your name. Recon Percy's 59. Whew, everyone's getting on. I wouldn't have thought you was 59, Percy. You're quite young for 59. So there's a lot of people now I know in the chat that have used the Garrett before. Now, in the chat, whoever has ever used the Garrett, what is your favourite find? Percy, what is your best find? It doesn't have to be the gold or anything like that, but what's your, oh, well, I know what your best find. What is your best find of this year with your Garrett? And then maybe Rob can answer it as well. And anyone else that's got a Garrett, they want to answer that as well. Anybody in chat, what's the best thing they've found this year with their machine so far? Hope you all like my little live stream the other night. Yeah, it was a good live stream. That was really good live stream. It's always something different. It's always good to see something different sometimes with other live streams, people going out. Let me just quickly turn. I'm a little bit stiff one side. So I have to be careful I'm turning because I've got nerve damage. Respect. Yeah, so David Goat. How about King David the Goat? Yeah, you had a really nice hammered. There's been a lot of hammered coins coming up. I've seen Rob's had some nice little bits here and there. Rob's like me, he likes military stuff, I believe. Amazing the difference in size between old and new cars. First coin, 1700s. That's good. That's good. Use the Garrett. When I first started, and my best find was an old toy fire engine. Would you believe I've only ever found one part of a car? That's it. I usually find car parts like the hubcaps where the motorway is quite close and they go so fast up there. The hubcaps hit the curb, and I mean they end up in the middle of the field. I found hubcaps, front badges. I found bits of the bottom of the motor in the field. You'll be surprised. I'm telling you, nearly almost a full car I made. Oh, that's nice. Oh, live fire toy cannon. Loved it. Jim was live. Let's have a little look. Vents. I did find some vents, didn't I? What's up? All right, yeah. Spoon from the same era. Oh, hang on. I missed Eva Tempest one there. Third shilling. Oh, there you go, Rob. I had a story home to detect on there. Great place. See, everyone's got. I mean, at the moment, I've noticed no more. Please tell. I have noticed a lot recently. At the moment, with, as you guys know, a lot of crops are being grown, and a lot of farms have not got much land going on at the moment, so it's really, really busy. So yeah, I've been hitting the beach a little bit with little Tezza, and I do go to the beach a lot with my other boy, but he doesn't like being on camera. He despises it. He doesn't like it. I mean, I can't really force him to be on camera, but he always watches me videos before I put them up, because if there's any slight glimpse of him in there, he does not like it one bit. He kicks right off. But little Tezza, he's like a little comedian on the phone. You can just point it at him, and he's like me. He'll just chat forever. My best find was a big silver spoon from the 1700s. Sweet. Was best. But I think it was painted. Oh, I'm not even going to say that, Rob. Show us sub love, guys. Yeah, show each other love. Drop your little channel links so everyone can go over and check each other out. Let me just quickly do something. Don't forget, 10% off most products. Well, sorry, I apologise. It's because my boy's behind me, so it put me off. Don't forget, for 10% off some products in store, use discount code Tyson, capital letters. And also, if you're looking at getting the Ripper coil, which is a smaller coil, they're also available at Regton. Also, the Double D Raider coil and the bigger coil also available at Regton. If you pop over, even if you want a fines bag, or even if you want a shaft, anything you want, pop over and go and check them out. Absolutely brilliant staff over there. And banners. But what I need to do is I need to quickly run to the toilet, because I set this up so quick. I never had time. 2 seconds. I need to sort my boy out. He needs some painkillers. I think he's got a headache. That's why he was pointing at me 2 seconds ago. He's pointing at his head. I was thinking, all right, calm down. What are you doing? So if you give me 2 seconds, yes, 2 seconds. Let me sort him out. Just quickly roll an intro thing, and I'll be straight back. And literally, we'll get on with a bit more chatting. But you guys chat amongst yourself. Just 2 seconds, and I promise I'll be straight back with you. Just going to sort him out, and back in a minute.
sport of metal detecting by Garrett. Follow us on Facebook.
Well, welcome back. Sorry about that. Yeah, I saw my boy out and he's got a headache. Oh, fuck it. Sorry about that. Oh, yeah. I've got a vape pen thing and it's a little bit harsh on the chest. It's not good, this. What flavour? I mean, I'm not saying people should smoke. It's my boys, but I thought I'd have a try. Just give it to me as cherry raz or something. God, it nearly razzled my chest off, let alone cherry raz. I wasn't reading the chat while I was back there, so I'll catch up with it now. Can't see already. Rob. Yeah, so as I was saying before, I was interrupted there by my boy. I'm going to be doing probably a few more beach videos in the next few hunts, probably. As I say, if no one's seen my video yet, pop over after this and just go and check it out, or just pop in and just put a thumbs up. Even a thumbs up helps, because I mean, I think this live's going to overrun the video, so people are going to be watching me live bit before they go back and watch it. But Stuffick Shifter, go and check out his channel. Steve Shifter's live every single Wednesday, usually without fail, apart from if he's got a bit of toothache. If he's got a toothache, you're going to have to put up with me, because, well, me and Rob, because then me and Rob run his show for him usually while he's gone. I can't say it's the same sort of show that he runs, but we get it quite close. So we did a good job last time. Just making sure I'm definitely all caught up. So, how's everyone been? Who's been out this weekend? No one said who's been out this weekend. Now, I know you need to get out a little bit more now, Steve. I believe you haven't even got a beach near you. So, I mean, I feel sorry for them people that don't have a beach near them. And the weather that we've had recently, you can't get out to dig. And I do feel sorry for people like that. But it's no better down the beach, and I won't lie. I mean, the stones that they've just put up on our beach, they've re-topped them up, so I was barely getting any signals, and usually you get quite a few bits of cans and that there. So now, as the summer's coming up, more and more people are going to be sitting on it. And on the pier, it's got like it's wooden beams, so there's holes. People walk along there, and there's fun fairs on there, and the coins all come through there. And of course, the tide only goes out a certain distance there, but with the AT Pro, I'm going to hopefully be able to get out there in the water and watch that I do not drown, because I'm not very good. Not been filming. Tidy's not been filming of late. Mind you, though, you've had it hot weather as well, Tidy. I did see you saying the other day that over in Wales it was, what, 28, 27 degrees. Really, really hot. So everyone, I think, is really finding it hard. I know Scott from Scotland was begging to get out the other day, and he was cooked. He sent me a picture of himself. He was cooked. So he's been keeping away. Yeah, look, like he says there, it's made it like concrete. It's made it really rock hard. I've got too many. I've got Bay, where I live, has got so many beaches. I mean, literally, if I go down the beach, I can walk all the way around the coast, basically. There's a wall that you can walk on from Herne Bay seafront all the way to Margate, and that's quite a few miles, and you can walk all the way down there. Because when we was kids and you had the 110 pit bikes, like, you knew that you couldn't get caught on them, so we used to go along the sea wall all the way down there, like, get people having a moan at us. But we was only kids, you know what kids like when you're young. We've all done it. Can't be further from the coast. See, you can't be further from the coast. Yeah, I feel sorry for people like that. But then where I live in Herne Bay in Kent, when we barely get rain, and we ain't had no rain for like 4 or 5 weeks, even though we've had wind, and people say, oh, we've had rain over here, and they're not even that far from me. Where I live, just on the foot, it's crazy. Unless if the wind comes from the other direction, you barely get any rain at all. So from now till September time, most of the time it's going to be rock hard ground, where you guys, I know, especially in the Midlands and things like that, you're going to get some wet weather at some point. Not down here in Kent. It barely ever happens. Trust. When the summer comes, it comes and it stays, and then that's it. You're done for weeks on end. I have a beach, but 180 Flexstone Hunter is on it. He won't. Yeah, but I don't think anybody owns the beach. I mean, make sure you don't need a permit. I've talked to my council. You don't need a permit for the beach down where I live. They're more than happy enough for you to be taking all the stuff off the beach, as long as you take your stuff home. You don't just leave it on the beach, or you dump stuff on the beach or anything like that, or you just leave stuff there. Because if you get caught doing that, then because they have people walking about to catch people that sort of throw cigarettes on the floor, so they will be watching out and they will keep an eye on you. And if you do get caught doing that, then you won't be allowed to ever go back on there again. So no one owns a beach, and go down there. It's not going to hurt. I don't think he's going to give you any stick for going down on the beach. Too hot and too dry. Yeah, too hot and too dry. It's too much on land. I mean, I've got a really good spade, but it doesn't matter how good your spade is. It's how good your. I mean, I've got problem with nerve conditioning here on one side. There's no chance, even with the best spade in the world, I'm going to go through the ground. It is really, really bad. I mean, I'll take out my boy who does weightlifting. He stands on the spade and the spade just sinks into the ground. Do you know what I mean? But I can only go at certain times with him, so it's a little bit harder. Simon, how you doing? Too hot ground. It's like concrete down here. Not been the best signals when it's too dry. Yeah, when it's dry, with most metal detectors, this is what I find. I've took a little tip from Rob Random on this one, would you believe? And this tip is a brilliant tip, because I tried it and it does work, and it gives you not as much depth as if it was wet, but it gives you just as good. So I found turning the sensitivity up quite high, I mean almost full whack, but then don't run it in multi-frequency mode if you've got multi-IQ mode. I'm not too sure about the multi-IQ mode, but if you've got multi-frequency mode, put it into single frequency 20, or if you've got a different machine, go above or higher than that, but take it out of multi-frequency mode and try that, and I'll tell you what, you do really, really get a bit more depth. With the multi-frequency mode, it is a little bit harder because it's coming up, it's picking up 5, 10, 15, 20. So with, as you know, with every multi-frequency machine, like say with the Apex, you've got single frequency 5, 10, 15 and 20. Now if you run it in multi-frequency mode, what's happening is it's running in every single frequency. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 15, 5, 10, and it's running up in them modes. What's happening is it's running up and down so fast. When it's hard ground, it is really, really, as most of you know, it's hard to really pick it up. So try that and see if that works. But yeah, I got that from Rob Brandon, that with the sensitivity and bits. So I'll take that one from Rob. Thank you, Rob, for that. 10 minutes down the road from me, so you need to get down the beach. Wiltshire in the middle of England. So that's what I mean. Pickaxe time. Got to go to the beach 500 yards from me. That's what I mean. Scott's got a beach near where he is, but Scott from Scotland has told me that when the kids are off, you do get, as everyone knows, you do get the kids down the beach, and you know what they throw down the beach these days. There's some sort of metal NOS gas canister blimming thing, and literally it was everywhere you walked. I could see these things, and I picked most of them up, and I mean literally. Your vape pens, the vape pens. I think it was Tidy that had the 700 vape pens. I've seen people with hand picks and detect. Percy, do you live on the island? Do you live on an island? I don't live on an island. Give you a tip. Can't get any of my fields as the cows and sheep are all over them. Can't you go in with the cows? Some farmers don't mind people going in with cows and sheep. I myself will not go in with live animals or any livestock. I mean, if you watch my video that I put up tonight, I was scared of the seagulls. They followed me every place I went. There was these seagulls. I had no food, but they followed me every single bit. I'm not very good with wildlife. it just makes me jumpy. I'll be too sketchy looking around all the time. I won't be able to concentrate. Because, you know, when you're metal detecting, you want to be able to concentrate. I won't be able to concentrate. I'll be thinking of them coming at me. Yeah, 20kh works for Percy. See, works perfectly for Percy. I was thinking of getting the car on the field. I think you nearly did, didn't you, Jim? I was thinking of getting the car on the field. Yeah, well, I think you nearly did. I think you did. So we say B&B. Let me just catch up this chat, because if I look at the chat, I can't talk at the same time. Bait pens are a nightmare. Yeah, you get loads of them. You get loads of them. Going with the livestock. No. What it is, right? Now, I've never been bit by an animal. I mean, my farmer had a horse that he had put a sign on the gate, don't feed it because it bites. I didn't know. Well, I couldn't read, so I kept feeding apple every time I went in. And I'll tell you what, this horse was all right with me, but it bit everyone else. This horse did. But would I get in with it? No. Would I get in with sheep? No. I've seen people videoing metal detecting in a field with sheep, and then they turn around to dig a hole, and they turn back around and there's 3. They're like, oh, they turn back round to pinpoint the hole, recording, filming. They turn back round, there's like 13 of them. Like literally, nah, that kind of thing. Aliens, as Thingy says, that's when you need tinfoil hat, is when stuff like that is. Way south of that, Tesla is in, not what, worms. Worms bite, Rob. People don't think, right? Everything bites if you're tormented. You don't believe me, or trust me. Cows are okay, sheep are nice. It's the T-Rex you have to look out for. Well, where I live, there's not really many T-Rexes tidy, to be honest with you. But we got cows in these fields, and these cows, the ground's wet. And when I see them walking the other day, they were just sinking. And you can see him pulling his leg out to move it. I'm going to get a video for you guys how big these cows are. They're not even cows. I think they're like cows from some other country that look like our cows, but are like 20 times bigger than our cow. Because I stood there for 10 minutes, even amazed how big this cow was. And then I looked to the side, and they got pigs. And I've never ever in my life ever seen a big normal looking pig with hair on it. Not a lot, but quite a bit of hair. And apparently that they call them feral or something, where they've been out in the wild or something. But that ain't been out in the wild. This thing was huge. How's it going to be in the wild? The thing probably ain't going to go no faster than 3 miles an hour. This thing was ginormous, this pig was. I mean, everything down in Kent seems to be supersized. Either they're coming over on boats, these livestock, yeah, and I mean, literally, I'll get videos for you. I stand up next to this cow, and it'd be the bodies. It'd still be above my head, and I'm nearly 5'9". These cows are huge. I'm not even lying. I'm not lying. I'll wait until I show you. You'll be like, "Oh, tell what are they?" Where we live, when Rob comes down, I'm going to take him to these woods. Now, in these woods, no. Let's start that again, right? When Rob comes down, right, I'm going to take him to this place, right, called Thorndon Woods, where there's. I'm not even going to read chat for a minute. Let me just come away from chat because I keep laughing, right? So I'm going to take Rob to these woods that I know where there's been this thing happening there. It's something to do with some battle or something, but I'm not sure if anyone's been metal detecting in it. But we're going to go to the woods the other side. The only thing is, they got these cows. Now I think they're from Scotland, because they're cows with like hair and those things on their blooming head. But they got them in the woods in fences, yeah. And they've got horses, wild horses, actually fenced off in there, so you can walk around. I mean, you can't go inside these pen things. Well, I didn't know you couldn't go inside these pen things till someone said, "Oh, you shouldn't really, mate. It's dangerous in there. There's like wild horses." And they fenced off literally bits of it all around these woods. So yeah, I'm going to take him there metal detecting. Now I'm going to go back to the comments and see exactly what's gone on here. Tezza, can you ask people to sub me and Tina's? Is Jim and everyone go over and make sure that you've got Jim and Family's Adventures YouTube channel, and I'll give you a shout out in the next video as well. And make sure that you've got Tina's random videos as well. Some bloke at the woods be getting Evie Meadows, how you doing, buddy? Nice to see you. I hope you've been well. I know you've took a little bit of time off and you've been getting yourself back to yourself. And what an absolute legend he is. I tell you what, he's now what we know the HMD now for over a year and a half, 2 years, and what an absolute legend he is. Also, George, how you doing, George? Yeah, sorry about the live earlier, George. Well, I weren't meant to go live till tomorrow. For some reason, I put the 11th, and I deleted it, and it's still come up. So I thought I'd better go live because I didn't want to let you guys down because you're me. All you guys are me legends. If it weren't for you guys, then me and Tel, what is that crawling on me? There's flies everywhere now, look like. And it's this thing, everything's. Oh, sorry. Hang on. I can only use one hand, so I have to clip it back on. Hang on. Sorry about that. Right, there you go. Simon, how you doing, Simon? Hope you're well. Thanks for coming in. As I say, we're talking about absolutely anything. Slim Pickens, hope you're well. And Mark de Berghunter, the legend of legends himself, is an absolute legend. Go and check all these channels out as well, guys, because they are absolutely amazing. I know Mark, he does lives as well. I mean, Steve Sifter does lives as well. So you all, I mean, and Jim and family, they do lives. They do lives. I think that's a Thursday night. If I'm wrong, Jim, shove it in the chat, and I do apologise if I got the date wrong. But thanks ever so much for coming in. Well, I might find something in a minute we can do a giveaway with. I don't know how we're going to do it. But we'll think of something in a minute. I've got something somewhere. I haven't got a lot because, as I say, I've not really put much together. I know I was meant to be doing the live over the weekend, but things just have been sort of happening and I've not been able to do much. So it's just been a little bit hard. Everyone with kids know that. Tidy Treasure Hunter, definitely go and check out Tidy Treasure Hunter. He's an absolute legend. He's from Wales. And I'll tell you what, I absolutely love his videos, especially the ones when he's dancing at the end of the Island Boys with tin and foil hat on. That when I saw that, I was just crying. What an absolute video he does. Then, as you know, you got your explosive expert Rob. So if you've got anything that you need blowing up, talk to Rob. Not blowing up, I mean exploding people's houses. What I mean by blowing things up. Fireworks is your man to talk to. He can sort you right out. Thanks for coming in. I can't really say your name. Adventures. Sorry if I can't say your name. My dyslexia is bad and can't really see the screen too well. Just stopped in. Lunch break. Got to get back. Well, you make sure you have a good day, HMD, you legend. Well, I should call you Colin. Why do I keep calling people by their channel names? I'm used to calling people by their channel names. Do it every single time when people come on. Squirrels Magnet Fishing, how you doing? Nice to see you. Thanks for coming in. I hope I don't miss anyone. Cool. That just jumped then. Tidy. Yeah, so all good channels. Percy and John, next week. Don't forget. 8 p.m. Is it 8 p.m. till 10 p.m., Percy? 8 p.m. till 10 p.m. next Sunday night is Percy and John's live night where they do giveaways, duck race, show your finds. So if you've got any finds, let's just move these about. If you've got any finds at all that you want to show but you can't get hold of Percy, if I put my email address up, let's have a quick look. I'll put my email address up. Now, if you've got any finds from coming up this week or over the weekend that you want to show in Percy's show, but you can't get hold of Percy, if you email me and plus leave your name as well with your picture, send it to me and I'll get it over to Percy. It's just I haven't got Percy's email address in my banner, which I do apologise for. But yeah, email me and I'll get it over to Percy because he does do nice show and finds. Also, if you can't get hold of Steve Sifter, he does a Wednesday night special. He wants some finds in. So if you've got any finds, send them in. If you can't get hold of Steve Sifter, send them to me. Leave me a name. I'll boot them over to Steve Sifter and I'll make sure he gets them up on his channel on a Wednesday night for everyone to see your show and finds. Even if it could be anything, like anything you find. Some people out there these days are finding bits of lumps of iron. A bit of iron. It does it. Do you know what I mean? Everything's fine. Anything's a little bit of history. So always remember. Steve Sifter, Wednesday night, 8 till 10. Show your fines. Send it to me. Look, there you go. Contact Suffolk Sifter at suffolksifter.uk, and he will show your fines on Wednesday night. And also, if you can't get hold of any of them, PM me. I'll make sure that they get them. If you're lucky, he will show. If you're lucky, he will show them. But most of the time, he usually does, which I'll give him his dues. It's just sometimes with his email and him being so famous as he is, he gets so many emails, it's hard for him to keep up on everything, and sometimes it ends up in a spam. So you have to bear with him sometimes. Hedge iron. I'll send some bits in if you want me to, Purse. Yeah, send some bits into Purse. If you can't get hold of Purse, well, you got his email address. Shove him some fines in. So don't forget, Stu, send some into Sifter as well. Like, try and split them if you can. Could be anything. Take a little, or even a little short video. Steve can play a little short video of someone finding something, even if it's 30 seconds long. You don't want it no longer than 30 seconds because you end up with overlapping someone's live stream. But if you're doing a little, oh look, nice little 30-second show, you know what I mean? Maybe you could start doing that. That'd be a little something else or something maybe. Scott, we'll be waiting for the 2019, Rob. Spam boxes full of links gets overwhelmed. That's right, Robbie's right there. Spam boxes, it gets overwhelming, and that's what happens. So if Steve doesn't show you fine sometimes, it's not he means anything by it, because Steve's the most loveliest man you're probably ever going to meet, and he is like he's a gentle giant, is old Steve. I mean, he's got big feet, but he is an absolute lovely man, is Steve. So yeah, definitely send some pictures into him and go over and see him, because he is a legend. But if you don't get back to you straight away, or he don't show you fine, he don't mean anything by it. Slim Pickings. Oops. Oh, look. It's nice to see some different people, as I say, just popping into the live. If anyone's got any questions for anyone in chat, feel free. Don't forget, if no one's blue, I do apologise, but if there's anyone that is blue in the chat, can you put the links to some of the channels that are not blue in the chat? And then next time when I do a live premiere, if you come along, I'll make sure I make you blue, so the next time we're live, because I'm on my phone and I do not know how to do it. So I don't want to push many buttons, because many people know for many lives that I've done throughout the time that when it comes to pushing buttons, I push a button and things go terribly wrong, and that's what usually happens. So there you go. Thank you, Stu. Slim Pickings, pop over, check out his channel, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment. You know what I mean? Most of these people have come back over and sub it back. Bobby, where do the aliens come from? Now we're gonna wait for this one for Rob to answer that, because I think that's a good question. It's a good question for a Sunday night, Rob. So, yeah, nice one, Tidy. Absolute legend. You guys are legends for putting all the other people's links in. Absolute legends you are. Absolute legend. So, yeah, go over, check each other out. As I say, there's a lot of lives. Most of us, well, most of the other guys do a lot of lives. I might try and do one a month if I can. Just to catch up with everyone, just to see how everyone's doing. I will start doing some show fines as time goes on, but what I want to try and do is video fines. So I want to, like I was saying, someone will record something, finding it, and then maybe do it that way. But I'm only going to do it once a month, and it won't be many fines really. It'll be mostly with the Garrett or something, because as I say, Steve and Percy have got that idea covered, so I'll leave that with them with their show your fines, because too many show your fines and people get overwhelmed. And Percy and John do an absolute stunning live stream, so definitely go over there and check their live stream out, because I'll tell you what, Percy does make me laugh. Some of the quizzes and the names that he calls these quizzes, they are definitely some quizzes to go back to. And as I say, check out Rob Random. Rob Random does a lot of different videos. I believe the one before his last video was the pigeons. I mean, I like birds, and he was doing the pigeon one, and I like it. I quite liked it, and I sat there and I watched it. And if you're into it, he does all different kinds of things. He does cooking, fireworks. I mean, the man's multitasked. So if there's anything that you need to know, check Rob Random out, and I'll tell you what, he'll send you on the right path. Or if he don't, then he could possibly blow your arm off with bits that he chucks at you. Babies are no, I think they're quite nice. Actually, when I saw them, it's when they first go in their feathers, they do look a bit dodgy. They look dinosaur-y, don't they? It's because you've zoomed in so far on them. I mean, you've zoomed in that far on them, and you're playing rave music. I mean, when I watched it, they were like, yeah, it looks like dinosaurs, but no, I mean, I like them. I think they're pretty good. When they get to a size, you keep feeding them, they'll come back every single year to you. They will, Rob. You got to go check it out, Stu. Go check Rob Random's latest video. If no one's checked Rob Random's latest video, not the latest one, because the latest one, I believe, is the one where he goes to the military place and there's guns and stuff. Oh, that hooked me, that did. So, as you guys know, I love my war stuff, and I see some stuff there, and I've watched that video twice, and I kept pausing it and zooming in on bits because I'm thinking, now I can get that. It's absolutely amazing. But you've got also, yeah, as Rob says, you've got the tree cutting. So if you want to learn about tree cutting, or he'll send you on the right way to get a right good chainsaw. If you don't like using the petrol ones, trust me, there's a video out there. He's also done one of composite cleaning pencil with the new composite cleaning pencils cleaning kit, which is cleaning silver. And I'll tell you what an absolute brilliant video, Rob, that was, and well explained as well. And them coins come up absolutely brilliant. Tezza, we will be great. Some cool merch prizes in the next couple of weeks. Just have to get them made up there. That's what I've been doing. I've been just trying to get things made up. Really, I've just been slow. As I say, this nerve damage in the left side's been worse. I'm all right looking that way, but as soon as I try to look the other way, I'll jam up. So I have to try and move my whole body, and I look I look a tiny little bit stiff to one side. But check out the Garrett hat. I like this hat, and I'm not sure if they do these ones at Regton. You can go over and have a look, because I've not checked, as I say, because I need to get a new one. Or you can get the other Apex hat, which is a really nice hat, real nice hat. I've got to get Rob Random a hat at some point for at the rally, which I will get you on at the rally, Rob. I'll buy it for you, which was the Garrett hat with the yellow writing on the front. So I'll give him my one that, that I had last time at a rally, and it was so big for his head, he just chucked it. He said, I ain't wearing that. And he just chucked it back at me, because it would have been flapping around on his head. But I tell you what, hopefully most of you will be going to the rally this year. Bye, Slim Pickens. Thanks for coming in and stopping in, saying hello. Sorry if I'm coughing. Apologise for that. It's just so hot in here, I'll tell you now. Savage Popper amazed me. I also do. Yeah, I got that one as I was reading back there. Camo couple stretch by the massive. Wish me luck at the dentist tomorrow. What you having done tomorrow then? Didn't you have you had a crown done, didn't you? I had wisdom tooth, and the one next to wisdom tooth out, because the wisdom tooth were going backwards. And I'll tell you what, they took the top and bottom one out, and that one there. I mean, now the holes have healed up, because I could feel them in my tongue, but I tell you what, absolutely blimmin' hurt, it did. Oh, buddy, how you doing? Oh, nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. If you're not blue, someone will put your channel link in. Pop over, check him out. He's an absolute legend. He does some really little good videos. He does. I've missed it. Something's just jumped. That's what I mean. My phone stops for a second, and all of a sudden in chat it goes bang, and it's just everything just jumps up as if it's like lagged. Can't do any rallies. All through. I know what you mean. Some of the rallies this year, one of them's a lot closer than what it was for me last time. So I'm going to the Rodney Cook Memorial Rally. So if anyone's at the Rodney Cook Memorial Rally, look out for Rob Random, Tidy Treasure Hunter. Who else that usually goes? Scott from Dirt Diggers. I know he'll be there. My dad will be there. Steve Sifter. He's definitely going to be there. Jim. I'm not sure if Jim and family are going to be there. Not sure if Percy or anyone else. Who is actually going? Who's going this year then? Go on, fire it out there. Who's going to the RMC Rally? I know Tidy and Rob are going, I believe. So I will be there at the RMC. It'd be nice to see you there, Dad. I ain't seen you for a while, which will be a bonus. Jamie, is Jamie going? I think Jamie might be going. If Jamie's going, if Jamie's going, then oh yes, get in. Look. So I want me to get, but no way to get there. Oh, you have to keep asking on special groups, Stu, if anyone's going, and sometimes people will get back to you, and you'll be surprised. Yep, Tidy's going to the RMC, as well as Rob Random. Looking forward to meeting up with Rob Random, because usually I meet up with Rob a few miles before we get there, and I will just follow Rob because it was the easiest way. Yeah, we are hoping to get to Detectival. Now, I'm not doing the summer Detectival this year, which I do apologise if anyone was hoping that I might make it. I mean, not many people sort of hope Tel makes it. But no, yeah, I'm sorry for those that said to me, oh, you coming? I can't come. It's just Tezza goes to school 3 days after he starts his new school, and we've got to get all his stuff together, and you know what kids are like with all the stuff. Whereabouts now down here in Kent? Whereabouts you from in Kent, Simon? There's anything in Dorset I might try. See, there's always digs going on somewhere. There's always a few digs going on somewhere. Hang on 1 second. Let me just quickly get rid of this. It's just a vape pen, but I don't smoke online. It's not. I'm not even going to talk about it. It's just, yeah. The son has done me today. Oh, you've been cooked, Jamie. Jamie's been cooked. Oh, look, I won't lie to you. I'm burnt up. I am. I'm burnt. I was only standing beside the river. I was only standing by the river, and it absolutely done me. That did. The river killed me off. It was freezing. I've never felt something so cold in my life when I fell in that. Where is the Medway rally? There is no Medway rally this year. The Medway rally was called off, so not sure why. I don't think they really give you much sort of reason for the reason why. But yeah, that rally was called off this year, which was a little bit of a shame because I only lived 5 minutes up the road. And last year there were some absolute amazing finds that come up. I found a silver Roman that turned out to be silver, brass, copper, of all sorts of different metals. It was. They don't call them fakes. There's no. It's a lot of people used to say back in the day, from Herne Bay, 10 minutes from Herne Bay. See, you live close to me. I'm literally in Herne Bay. I'm literally in Herne Bay, should I say? So, yeah, not too far from me. There are always digs going on around my village. Well, you see, that's what I mean. I like going on a dig if someone puts a dig on, because you get. I don't really metal detect much. I go around and I'm filming everyone, and I like talking to people. What you got? Let's see what you got. And I tell you what, it's amazing. Next week I'm out with. You out next weekend, Tidy? With you out next weekend with. There's always. We've got that one. Why was that jump back up? There you go. Tidy's out next weekend with Digger Dawn and Chris. Well, good luck. Good luck if you're out next weekend, then, Tidy. I'm not out. I'm out. I might go out because I can't sleep sometimes at night because of this pain. It's every day. It's just bad every day. It's not one day. Every now and then you might get one day, but then I have to dose myself up so much I can't drive. So then I'll take my boy metal detecting. I have to get my other boy to pick me up because I'm so dosed up. And then for 4 days afterwards, I'm just done. I've done what I've done. I broke my collarbone, landed on my head and my shoulder like that. And yeah. So I landed like on that bit and it snapped my head back so far the other way. But it started getting older and now I've got some sort of bulging bloody disc thing and 2 parts, but it's getting better. I've got a lot better compared to what I have been, but it's life. I mean, everyone's got a little bit of a everyone's had a little bit of an accident. I mean, I've seen some stuff Rob Random's done. And I'll tell you what, if you think you've been in some accidents, you've seen nothing yet until you've seen Rob Random's videos of metal things being pulled out of the bloke's leg while he's recording it. Flip top leg. Yeah, that's, yeah. You tried Margate Beach. Packchester. I've not tried Margate Beach. Now, the reason why I've not tried Margate Beach is because some of the metal detectors down there, people that have been doing it for a while. Now, how can I say it without sort of saying it? Well, not without saying it, but I want to say it in the most politest way ever, but without saying it in the most politest way ever. So basically, you can have a bit of a row with people sometimes, that because you get a lot of them on there. I mean, you get about 15 or 20 of them on there, and yeah, I sort of seem to stay away from places like that because it does cause fueled anger sometimes. And not saying that I've ever had a row and fight or anything like that, or over metal detecting or anything like that. I've never done that, but I've sort of like walked off from people before because they think that they do own the beach. So it does sometimes can be a little bit hard. I mean, if there was a couple of us, you can always go down there. Most time they might not say nothing, but as you know, you live near me, near Herne Bay. Margate is, as one would say, multicultural. So you have all different ethnic minorities down there, and some of the ones that are on the metal detecting that are there do not speak English. So trying to talk to them, translate with them is a little bit hard. And then, of course, they've got all. It's not just one of them; it's like 7 of them with one metal detector. Do you know what I mean? Helicopter flying overhead. So yeah, it's like you've got like 7 of them with one metal detector, and it just, yeah. No, I mean, being on top. Oh, oh, there you go. Oh, see that? Yeah, I mean, I would. I mean, I'm not worried about saying things. It's just what I'd rather just not the confrontation now these days. It's like back in the day, I probably would have said like, yeah, go and get lost. Okay, I'm metal detecting, but there's you know what I mean. These days, you just don't know what will happen. You just don't. Most of these people ain't scared to go smacking you around the back of the head when you're not looking with a spade. That's. I'm not saying that people do it. I'm just saying this is what some people are like. So, yeah, I'll stick to my beach, or I go to Joss Bay maybe, which is near Ramsgate and Broadstairs. But yeah, that main Margate beach, yeah, I'll keep away from that. They will understand Rob Random. BC Treasure Trails, the man from nowhere. Well, from far away, but no one knows exactly where he's from. It's a hidden secret to so many. Bit like Lion Witch in the Wardrobe is in Narnia. Tez, are you from Margate? No, I'm from Herne Bay, which is near Canterbury, which, as most people know, it's one of the most historical places, in the UK. But that's where I live, in Herne Bay. Oops, I mean, yeah. Hi, Jason. Scott, hello, Percy. BC saying hello to everybody. Tina's running videos. Don't forget, go and pop and check Jim and Family and his wife Tina's random videos out. Go and check out both of the channels. Absolutely brilliant channels. So tomorrow, what am I doing? Well, what's everyone doing tomorrow? It's going to be another hot day, which is a bonus. Canterbury, that's exactly where I live, quite close to there, quite close to Canterbury. I would say from my house to Canterbury is just fields. From my house to Canterbury. Okay, a few hills and maybe 1 or 2 houses, but it is mainly fields or woods from here to Canterbury. So yeah, it's a really, where I live, it's really historical here, but not many people have written things down. Now we're starting to find stuff in fields. We're now starting to say, right, this field is got to be something to do with some sort of marketplace. You don't find 10 half-hammered coins of the same king, or the king just before, and 9 quarter bits, 5 or 6 full-hammered coins of Henry I. So, do you know what I mean? And they weren't just in one area, they were spread out over the field in different parts. And you had your lead matrix seal that we found, and you had all them kinds of bits. So, I mean, some of the stuff that we've had this year. How you doing, Jace? Shout out and happy birthday to you earlier, you, Marlon, and Persicus for tomorrow. Birthday cake for Jace. He's been eating birthday cake. Tezza. Oh, you're not married yet. Oh, Jim and Tina are not married yet, but they will be soon, no doubt. Good, you're 5 hours for me, Tezza. 5 hours. 5 hours. Or 2 gypsy camps in between. Yeah, you know, Scott knows where I live. Batman, happy birthday. Cheers, Tidy. What was I going to say? Yeah, so yeah, happy birthday to all the lads. But yeah, for me to Canterbury, it's quite an historical place. The finds that I've had over this year alone have been amazing. This year and the end of last year was probably the best year that I've had. I've got some really good videos to come out. I've been behind on my videos because, as I say, my phone, I don't want to keep uploading in 720p because this Samsung is bunged up with stuff that I can't get rid of. So I'm going to get I'm going to go and get an S20 or something, and then I'm going to upload them videos because I can save then into like 1080p or 4K because I've recorded them in 4K. You need. For a 20-minute video, it won't save. It keeps trying to save it to my phone instead of my memory card. So I don't know why it keeps saving to my memory card and not my phone. I've tried different things. People have told me, and I've tried loads of stuff. Factory reset, but then you lose everything. So I transfer it to my other phone, and then bang, we go from there. Chocolate, Philip says. I love you, really, Tezza, brother. I know Scott loves me. I know Scott's been there for us. Scott's been like a little legend. Messages me first thing in the morning. I messaged him at 4 o'clock the other morning. I'm sitting here, and I messaged him. I knew he weren't going to answer, but I messaged him and said, "Right, I'm off beach hunt now, mate. Off metal detecting. See you in a bit." Like that's 4 o'clock in the morning. Do you know what I mean? I thought I'm going to message him, tell him I'm off metal detecting. Like, if you're going to message anyone, just message anyone. Hit it with a golf club. What are you hitting with a golf club? Get the Samsung or the S22. They're good. Yeah, see, that's what I'm going to go for. The S22 or the S20. I mean, the phone that I've got now, it's a good phone, but it's just not. It's just not what I want. You know what I mean? I'm not going to go out and buy a GoPro because when that GoPro's there, the screen's so small. I can't. Even with glasses on, I can't barely see it, and then I can't record properly. At least with the phone, it's big screen. You can see everything properly. I do everything by my phone, uploading everything literally with my phone. So getting a new phone would be. I've not seen them out, Rob. BlackBerry is good. Yeah, but I have to use a Samsung because I'm so used to Samsung Galaxies. And like the S9 and things like that. I know where apps and things are. Like most of you guys, if you use an iPhone, you're going to stick with your iPhone. Oh, the Samsungs are crap. And if you're a Samsung user, you're going to say iPhones are crap. So it's VHS recorder. Yeah, you can just see that while you're out. Remember the old ones? The old big ones you used to stick on your shoulder, like. You can just imagine that back in the day. What you recording, you were standing there with that great big thing, like VHS tape in it and all. Oh, they go back. They go back. Sorry if my light keeps zooming in and out. It's not my light dying. What happens is when I get too close to the phone, it reacts and darkens the phone. I don't know if it's doing it to you or it's just doing it to me. Get the Timberfall 400T with extra air vents. I've seen that phone. That's a good phone. You can get a good contract on that phone now. It comes just above the S29. So A12 is good. That's what I have. It does everything on it. So yeah, I do like the A12 and the A phones, and I mean it does most of the same stuff that the Samsung Galaxy does. But I was looking at the what's that phone? The Google Pixel phone, because they could do some really good recordings and things like that. But I ain't paying even second hand over 200 quid to 250 for a phone. Do you know what I mean? Okay, I'm a bit skin tight, like, you know what I mean? But I'm not spending no more than that just to record videos. I'm not spending no more than that. I'm using it as a phone as well, but it'd be mainly for videos. But I'm not spending no more than about 200 quid. No, 250 max. I mean, I know a few lads that have got a few phones on there. They'll probably proper sell cheap soon. You know how it goes. Yeah, it also scared you when you got too close with it. You was right, Rob. Yeah, they come smacking you in the face with that great big, the end of the thing with the shutter on it. You see the shutter swinging down below where the camera thing went. Uh, oh, oh, they're the old times. They are the old VHS tapes. I've always YouTubed from my phone. It's plenty good enough. See, that's it. Marlon spot on there. Marlon spot on. Sorry if I'm not moving the messages. I'm just, my fingers just stuck and I'm reading the comments. But yeah, Marlon's the same. I got a Sony Handycam. U.K.M.D. I got a Sony Handycam. U.K.M.D. Tezza. Well, I've seen. Well, no, I've heard, not seen, but I know what you've been recording with that before, Rob. So I'm all right for now. I've got a lovely phone. You know what I mean? It'd turn up and it'd be all, yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, no, I'm all right. Computer with webcam, makes live streams. Like, that's right, because my phone's a bit smaller, so it's making it harder to be able to actually see. Got to go, Terry. Got to get up at 6 a.m. Tidy, thanks for coming in. You're an absolute legend, an absolute top fella. Get yourself some sleep, and I'll see you tomorrow. Well, I won't see you tomorrow, but I'll message you tomorrow. You take it easy, because I always do a little video for Tidy if I'm driving in the car, just having a laugh kind of thing. But night, Tidy, you absolute legend. Right, so yeah. I mean, does anybody want to come up for? I mean, I probably ain't going to start for about another 15 minutes or so. So I don't know if anyone wants to come up or not, but yeah, I'm not going to start for much longer. But I've used this webcam, this mic thing though, because my boy's gone out and he's got the headset on, and when I take this out, it means I have to listen to it through my phone. I mean, I don't have to hear it through this, but just through my phone. Yeah, I'm going to do a prize in a minute. I will do something. I'll find something. Not sure what. Not sure what. I will find something. I'll find something. That's water. That's water. Kong water. Kong water, that is. Yeah, that's Kong water. It's only water. It's water in a can. Because I'm pretty dried out. I didn't realise how hot it was. You never send me a video, Diggers Den Tezza. I'll send you a video. I'll send you a video if you want a video. What do you want a video of? Tell me what you want a video of. I mean, I'll send you a video. You know me. I'm up for sending videos to anyone if whatever videos they want. It depends what kind of videos you're looking for, though, Steve. You're going to get some weird comments come back in the whole chat from that. See, I'm trying to think about what I'm saying before I say it, but sometimes I say it before I think I'm actually saying it. But I'm hoping I haven't swore too much, because I know some people don't like swearing. I mean, I do swear from time to time. Can't help it. It's just what we're like. But yeah, I'm hoping I'm not sort of upsetting anybody, because I don't want to upset anyone. And it's gone 10 o'clock anyway, so most people are probably gone to sleep by now. Don't encourage him. don't encourage him. It's always Scotty Blueface. He's had some hot weather up there over the last few days, and I'll tell you what, I see some pictures of him. He's cooked. But he's the only man I know that has still got a full set of hair. And I said to him earlier, it looks like it's not real. It just doesn't look real, but it's real. Because his wife's told me it's real, so it's definitely real. And Ali wouldn't lie, so it's definitely real. It's definitely real. Yeah, swearing is bad. It's not bad. It's just what it is, because I have a habit of swearing a lot. I don't know if I'm swearing too much or I'm not swearing, it's you know it's like, I mean, I don't mind swearing. Don't get me wrong. I don't. It's the worst, Rob. No, see, don't get me wrong. We all swear. Most of us all swear, and and things like that. But lately, my girlfriend Julie's been having a go at me because Tez is picking up words and like, you know what I mean. And some of the words he's picking up. So I've tried to stop so much because I went to the river the other day and all you heard was my bad mouth on the side of a river. And literally, you don't need to be listening to that. So I'm trying each time now to take it slightly easier with the less of swearing. And his hair. Hang on. You and his hair. Yeah, I've got to tell you what, my hair's actually, it's gone now. Oh, got to be careful, I lean down. Don't have a convertible. That's why I still have hair. No, do you know what? It's because my I wore hats. I had long hair when I was a kid. So I was like a punk rocker. I had remember the old undercuts? My hair was down to about here, and I had undercut right underneath it, like literally bald all the way around. But yeah, convertibles. Don't get a convertible. If you ever want a convertible for the summer, I'll be honest with you. Don't even bother investing in a convertible. Convertibles. People say, oh yeah, you can send the convertible. It's going to be better in the summer. You can chill out with the wind. It's hot wind blowing in your face. Just hot wind blowing in your face. How you doing, mate? Hope you're well. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, give us 2 seconds and I'll stick the link in and I'll take this out and I should still be able to hear you. If I can't, I will be able to hear you, but it might just be a little bit crackly to the people that are listening, but it should be all right. Yeah, got to be careful around the kids, especially Sifters. She knows words that shocked me. Keeping it digging. How you doing? Hope you're well. Absolute legend. He's an absolute legend. Yeah, no, but it's just I got in trouble yesterday because my language was bad. It wasn't bad, but it was bad. So I'm learning a bit at a time not to swear so much, and yeah, so I don't think I'm doing too bad. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll stick the link in a minute, and I'll run till 11 o'clock. So what I'll do is I'll stick the link in a minute, and then if somebody wants to jump on, you pop on and say hello, and yeah, chat about whatever you want, as long as it's sort of like in reason to be to be in reason. Because I know what Blueface is like. He'll push the link and come on, and he'll be telling us all sorts of things that I've sent him, all sorts of different pictures. You're being well fan friendly. No, I'm not being fan friendly. It's just tonight I thought I'm going to try just because of yesterday, and I won't lie, I got in a lot of trouble from Julie yesterday. And I mean lots of trouble. And today I worked out that maybe it is my fault that. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, it's no different. It's no different. But yeah, give me a couple of seconds, because what I'm going to need to do is, while you lot are all saying hello to each other, before I put the link in the chat, I'm just going to go over and get a drink of water. So I'm going to quickly pay a... How does that work out? Who's that? Oh, Marlon's in my room already. There's Marlon.
Right,
so I'll just bring Marlon straight on, because he's my... Hang on, Marlon, I need to unplug this.
Here, I'll let you play your video, though. Okay.
You hear me? Is he there? Now I don't know if you can hear me, or he can hear me, or I've just kicked him out, or...
No, I kicked myself out. It's all good.
Oh,
I have the power. What video are you going to play? Play your video.
Yeah, I've only been literally 2 seconds, and I'll be straight back. I swear to it, I will be straight back. I'm just going to quickly go get a drink of thingy. I'll just play you a couple of finds that I've had. What about? I'm stuck. Oh, I'm back. I'm back. Right. Where's Mark? What happened to Marlon? Yeah, if you there he is, you're back. How you doing, Marlon?
I'm doing great, Tezza. Thank you. We're
Let me
having a
turn
great
it.
stream today. Been lots of fun already.
I'll tell you what, this phone.
Look at me.
Let me just quickly turn you up. Make sure I've got this all in volume now. There you go. Yeah, happy birthday, for, Marlon.
Hey, Phil.
Phil, how you doing, Phil? Hope you're well. Hope you're doing well.
Hola, amigo.
How you doing? Nice to see you. Thanks for popping in. How you been then, Marlon? How's your birthday going?
I'm good. Having a great day and stuff. Probably going to meet up with my parents in a little bit. I think my mama's got a cake to bring over for me. Gonna have some fun. It's only 3:30 p.m. here, right? I'm 6 hours in the past, so I still got plenty of time. I got some stuff I opened up on the live stream, but otherwise not much. I don't know. Mommy and Daddy might bring me something. I don't know. We'll see.
You know, mum and dad always bring something nice to the party.
Yeah, I don't ask for anything for my birthday. It's like my 43rd one already. What possibly more could I want, you know? And
how old are you now? 43?
43, I know. Yep.
I'm 44 in.
Hey, we could be brothers. That's right.
In
You're
so
just
many
1 year
weeks.
older, my big brother Tez.
You'll probably get when my birthday is. My birthday is the day before Independence Day.
Independence Day. That is the 4th of July. So you're the 3rd of July, is it?
3rd of July, 1979. I'm an old style campy, me.
Yeah, I'm birthday brothers with Jason, Dark Knight. Today is both of our birthday, actually. That's right.
Still a young pup. Yeah, we're still young puppies. We are. We're in our prime, aren't we now?
Yeah. There you go.
You don't look a day. Every time I see you, though, you don't look a day older. You always look young, Marlon. I don't get it. I mean, when I look in
it's
the mirror,
the camera. I smear Vaseline on the lens heavily, and then I have a crappy internet connection, so it's all pixely. You can't really tell. Oh, totally.
I wish I was 21.
Oh, I'm blushing now. I'm blushing. So flattering.
It's strange though. 'Cause I mean, I get up in the mornings and I look older every day. Like, I mean.
Oh well, yeah. See, before the show today, I shaved all the white hair off my face.
See,
that really helps. You know,
that's what does it. It's like Jason. I don't know if Jason's in the live.
And what a treat! Also, right before my birthday, I also I dyed my wig, so you can't see any of my gray. It's all gone. Yeah, there you go. No gray. I dyed my wig. Just for men. Actually, the wife does it with real stuff, but yeah.
What, there you go. You dye your hair?
Yeah, I covered my gray up. You know how gray I was? If you check last week's live stream, I've got like gray hair like you wouldn't believe. And today it's all colored in. There you go.
You and Scotty Owens both use Just for Men. And
Scotty Owens, well, I don't know if it's just for men. The wife's sister's a hairdresser, so she gets pro level stuff, and you mix it in a bowl, you know, and you put it through there. Oh yeah. Totally.
Stick the link in, and with Jim. I think Jim wants to pop on.
Oh, sure. I can post the link to come on up.
So I don't know how to do it. Oh, look, we've got a guest
already doing it. No problem. Here it is, guys. Come on up. It'll say it's from Tezza, though.
Oh, look.
Hey, dudes. How you doing, man?
Me again.
Lord of the Manor.
Hello.
Who do we got here? Oh, your title's up, so we don't get names. Here, I think I can fix it.
Oh, yeah. I don't mean to get rid of
that. This one. Rob Random. See, there we go. It's Rob.
Ah, shit.
Busted. How you doing, Rob?
What if I stop the cat? Bollocks.
That's all right. It's gone off.
That's 10, not going to work either.
It's gone off past 10, Rob. Right. Why can't we see you, Rob?
He's hiding. He's probably just getting his shirt on.
Put that up.
Oh, okay.
Fuck that.
He's gone. Exactly.
Oh, I'm bugging now, Jesus.
Oh, there he was. I seen him.
I swear he's lost the plot, Rob. If no one's met you yet, Rob, in the chat, I bet the day you actually meet him in real life, Marlon, he is 20 times worse
Oh, good.
This is Rob. This is Rob normally, yeah. This is Rob when he's on a calm one. When he's at a rally, he's hypo, you're in trouble, your arm's blown off. And I wouldn't want to be the person that says, don't let him out the gate.
It's definitely going down.
Oh,
Yeah, I hope to
Insecurity,
meet Rob
crank it
in
on.
person, you too, Tezza, in the next few years. Hopefully I can escape Canada and come on down to the UK. Look at that collection. It's
Look at that
beautiful.
board.
Oh, you've even got the Mayor girls on there. That one's rare. That's like a 1 of 50. Woohoo, look at that. Mayor girls, yeah. Aurora and her sister.
Oh, what have I done?
Well done, Ted,
This
you
one.
fucking knob.
I got it.
This one. This
Okay.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, that one there. That's
There we go.
that's a very limited run. We only made that once.
Keep it on him for a minute, Marlon.
Dan smoking treasures, digging with Deej. That's
Digging with
right.
Deej.
There's Rob.
Keep
Hey,
it
that's
on
Mark the
Yeah,
Berg
that's
Hunter
my
too.
one.
That's Mark the Berg Hunter sticker. I recognize that. Scuba Sonia. Oh, quality. Anthony the Brooklyn Treasure Hunter.
Well, that's the
Yes.
important one.
Ambient Girl. You got Hollywood
Joe
Joe's on there. River Styx. Tommy. Oh man, I haven't seen Tommy in a while either.
I
He
got
used to live
Chuck.
stream all the time from his
Chuck
school
on there.
bus there. Maybe he's taking a break.
No, never. He's never
No.
forgiven for that.
We got Tidy. He was in the shower earlier. Did everyone see the pictures? Oh yeah.
The Detectiveville camping knob.
Okay, we've got more guests popping in, Tezza. You got some guests. I see Phil down there. I see Jim.
Deej.
Right. Welcome,
Oh,
Phil.
quality.
Al Campo.
Hey!
Oh my day! It's him.
Rob! Fuck!
And there's Jim.
How you doing? Oh, Jim, I've got to put two pairs of glasses on, mate, because I'm a bit, you know what I mean?
I'm blind without mine.
You're a bit fucking northern, aren't you?
Oh, yeah, and you're a bit, what are you?
How you doing? How you doing, Phil?
All right, mate. We've just been detecting today, right? Went up to Newcastle, see the lady, and you've got to listen to this. Are you ready? Was on a field, 20 minutes, first hole, halfpenny, second hole, halfpenny. And they just digging them out. We're on there for a couple of hours. Obviously, I've got to come back down here. And 3 hours later, I got down here, and then she says to us, Phil, I've got another penny, but I think it's a love token. So we're just trying to work out what it is now. Gutted. This feels massive. I need to have the week off work, mate, with a big, massive coil, and we need to kill it. We do.
Yeah.
I'm buzzing for this field, and she's there on her own. I phoned her up, just say I've got home. No answer. So I phoned a mobile. Where are you? She goes, metal detecting. That's my fault.
What about you, Jim? You been out?
No, I haven't been out this for a while. Like I said, our field's got cows and sheep all over him, so it's very hard to get out.
So you've not been out at all?
No, unfortunately, no. It's one of the things.
When was the last time you went out? Was the last time you was in that bush? I'll take it.
Yeah. About 4 months ago. Yeah. Yeah, that was a scary experience. That was. No.
That when I saw that, I thought that's writ off at the front. But when you pulled it out, it didn't even look bad at all.
No. A couple of weeks later, I brought the drive shaft.
Ooh.
So
Break a what? What was that? Break a what?
I brought the drive shaft.
What did you eat?
I didn't eat anything.
He drove
We
it
did last time.
I went to one of those fucking stupid
country lane.
barrels today.
Is that what it is? What's that, Rob?
A sheep jumped out and swerved and went into a ditch.
But basically, what Jim's trying to say is he went to ask the farmer for permission and thought, if I drive straight in the field and ask him directly, then he ain't got to chase Jim off if he says no.
Exactly.
But the sheep fucked the car up. Terrible.
It was scary. They had to like tear it in the.
What did they got?
That's the main thing was though. The main thing was though, you'll come out of it unscathed. That's
Oh, yeah,
that's one of the
Yeah,
that's one of the
exactly.
main things. Because I mean, Rob, I've seen Rob with having metal rods pulled out of his leg. That made me sick because he sent me the video. And I'll tell you what, I've seen some stuff, but watching that was like watching A&E, like the accident emergency department pulling lumps of rod out of your legs and your shin and that is bad.
He'll just take it like a pinch of salt anyway, Rob would, wouldn't he? Oh,
Yeah,
look,
Rob
look.
would anyway,
Fascinating.
Where's that come from?
Rods in my foot. One went down into my big toe from sort of like the middle of my foot, and the other next to it went down into the ball of my foot. So one went that way and one went that way, and they've got a little hook on top. And basically, they was in there to stop me, like the dislocation that I had in the top part, let alone all the ankle that was like shattered up. But yeah, so they were in there, and when they take them out, when I went home and taken that, they're like, "Oh yeah, we don't give you any anesthetic. You won't feel anything." And I'm like, "Yeah, all right, and fair enough." And it was like first generation of like phones that would take video, so I'm like, "Fuck it, I'm videoing this then." And now one of them, I always used to catch on stuff and that, and it would move around really easily. And these were in there for weeks, and so you can imagine it kept on trying to heal up around them, so they get a bit scabby and stuff. So you'd have to like break it a bit around the scab sort of thing to move it. And one of them wouldn't move, and I thought that's going to be a bugger when it comes. The other one, it would like spin round and that, so I could fiddle with it for a laugh. And goes in there, he pulls the first one out, and it's just like it literally makes that sort of noise. Like,
How's it go? How's it go, Rob? How's it go?
At first, I thought it was going to be about that long, and I mean they're literally pulling it out like a cable. I was like, how much has come out of that bloke's leg? Like,
the second one he done, they got like pliers on it.
Yeah.
And he's like tried to pull it, and you see the top of my foot where it's dislocated, sort of go like that, as it's like just stuck. Then he twists it around a bit and that, and he eventually like he stopped because I'm like, shit, mate, you know what I mean? I'm like, and then he basically put his foot up on the trolley so he could get that much purchase on it, and then it was like.
When I see him push, he was putting pressure on your foot to pull it out. I thought that's stuck. That
and then his foot fell off, and that's all over again.
He's just.
How long did you have that in your foot for?
How
long did you have that in your foot for?
Those were in there for I don't know, at least 3 months, 3 to 6 months, I think. And then I had all my ankle, well, basically the bottom of the bone that attached to the ankle, that had completely been like smashed off into loads of little bits. And then my foot had also been snapped in half that way. So
you don't do things by half then, do you? How did you do it?
Well, this is the thing. When I was in hospital, they said, we've seen both these injuries, we've dealt with both these injuries before, but not at the same time. so they gave me where they put these pin things down, and then they had to get a specialist in to rebuild my ankle with loads of bolts through it, which are all still there, and a bit of metal work up my leg. I was going to put a video out because I've got all the old X-rays and that, and some of them look cool. It is just like,
I've just went for my last one, Rob. Hey, I went for my last one on my ankle. Right, a little baby here, right in there, look, right in there. And I took a picture of it, and these, I don't think you can say packers, but these Indian people, because you can't take photos. I said, oh, it's too late. I said, but if you don't say anything, I would. And then I look at the bone, and I looked at the screw, and I thought, you know, we could have screwed that in another 2 inches. So when I got back to the doctor, I says to him, see that screw there? He said, yeah. I said, you could have gone another 2 inches with that, couldn't you? And he says, well, I said, because I can feel it rubbing every morning, right? You know, well, you know, Rob, don't you? When you wake up in the morning, you're going to go, ankle, are you with me today or not? You know?
No,
Yeah, it could have gone another couple of
mine's
mils.
always reminded me that it's there. I swear.
Yeah,
It's
mine
like,
was, mate. I didn't know that, but it's better than what it was,
bit of
isn't it?
metal that goes down to where my ankle bone used to be is the bottom bit of
Yeah.
the metal strap, and it's like a triangle bit of metal, and there's literally
Yeah.
just skin over it. So yeah, I could show it, but literally,
When you look at the
just under
X-ray,
the
it looks
skin.
like about, I don't know, about 7.5 inches long, doesn't it? The screws, when you look at them in your foot, fucking, what, where are you going all that way up in my bone? That's nearly touching my
That's
knee.
They put 4 in across the bottom one way and then 4 in back the other way. So I've just got in the X-rays just a load of bolts, and then they said to me, "Oh, do you want them taken out after it had healed?" And I thought, well, what the fuck's going to be there when you do take them out? It's just going to be like a fucking, you know what I mean, lump of cheese or something, isn't it?
You need to keep them in, mate, because they've got a lot of weight above your ankle to hold on to. So no wrong with a bit of scaffolding, is there? Cheers.
Yeah, Savage. I set off detectors. I can pinpoint my bones.
I'll have to get my boy.
Ted, how you been, mate? Ted, always talking like here. Got any put some weight on, Rob? See, he used to have a neck last year, didn't he? When I was in Spain, old Tez used to have a neck. How many kilos you put on, mate?
No, right. It's where I'm lifting my neck into my shoulder because I've got such bad pain now. I keep going like that, like a chicken. You should see me on the beach. I look like a.
I saw your video.
Chicken thing. Look dodgy. I went from the X-ray the other day. I ain't got no gallstones. There's no gallstones in there.
There's one picture that was put up on Facebook. I think your missus put some pictures up, and I was looking through them, thinking, right, where's me Ted's mate? Where's him down in his trunks on the thing? And it's like there's only one picture, and you're just behind someone, and all you see is this big round bit of you coming out from behind.
That's what I'm saying. There's no chance you can hide down the lamppost anymore, is there?
No, I'm kicking him out. Kick him out. That Rob needs kicking.
You're putting it on, kid, I tell you.
My boy said that. He went, Dad, I bought his topper. He went, you can't wear that. You stretch it. It's round.
No wrong with a bit of honesty, is there? No wrong with a bit of honesty.
I'll tell you what, Mike. I ate the water yesterday and the water got out. That's how fat I am now.
It was one of those photos you didn't know was being taken, so it was natural pose. You hadn't sort of like, someone's taking a photo.
Like, no, but yeah, I'm not worried. I'll be honest with you. I'm one of these ones that, like, you wouldn't get away with it in this country, yeah? Like out in Spain, Phil will tell you, when you're on holiday, you can wear budgie smugglers and a pair of flip-flops into the supermarket, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Down here, that's what I do that's what I do down here. I just walk around in budgie smugglers, pair of sandals. I got my top off, my belly hanging out in Morrison's, touching all the fruit and veg aisle with my sweaty belly. Like, you know what I mean?
Going round to the fucking
You're looking
freezer.
a lot happy today, mate. Since you put on about 55 kilos, I tell you. You're looking really good. As long as you're happy.
Look,
big smile.
Look.
Same as Rob. I'm going to catch up with you.
Look.
There he goes. This is the proud. Fat bastard. Excuse me.
How many months? He's going to deliver soon.
Yeah. Yeah, put it on. Jim, I tell you what, everybody, the one in the middle here, right, is about the same size as me. We've got to catch up with these three.
Yeah.
Smile more.
I was messaging Rob earlier. I was like, I don't know what I've done. The live's still there, Rob. I've deleted it. I don't know what I've done. I always go to Rob when I've done something.
There's always got an answer for everything, mate. That's why you need to go, because free advice is not, it's free. So if you're fucked or something, just ask Rob. He's always got an answer, and you go, do you know something? It could be right there. So you've got to ask him.
It could be right, probably isn't, but could be.
If you've got any, most of the stuff that comes out of Rob's mouth is quite like he will give you extremely good advice, but sometimes he gives advice that could be pretty dangerous to others around him.
You got to sort through it. Tourette's, because the Tourette's always gets to the point of whatever you're saying. So you have to listen. It's free. Just remember that. Is anybody going to Detecticon this year?
No, Scotty Owens is, I believe, for Man.
I think old Scott UK is trying to get there, but he needs to get a
Are you
list
there?
up from South.
Hang on. Right, hang on a minute, guys. I've just got to show. Here's my lady. Right, she's on the other phone. Right.
Oi,
Right,
how you doing,
keep an eye
sweetheart?
about me.
How you
Right.
doing, beautiful? Mwah.
Oh, that's okay. Right. This is the one who's sent me home earlier on because I obviously got work in the morning, and then called me as soon as I got home and says, "Phil, got another coin." Do you know something? I could have rang up sick and told them I've got the shits, or I don't know something. This field
I love it.
is
Lovely
massive,
coin
and
as
we're done.
well.
I don't know.
Literally sent
And
it
now
on
we're done.
Snapchat.
Say what, mate? Rob's going. In one ear, out the other, but yeah.
You've got to come down some point, then, Rob.
Huh?
You've got to come down at some
Well,
point.
we've got Detecticon, they're booked in, and Detectiveville this year.
What one? Summer?
Oh, we're going Detectable.
We've just done the well, I was looking for Rob all over the place, and every time I went to, I reckon he was fucking off and trying to leave me, mate, because Rob's there, that's his caravan. So we went there, missed him. Then they went live with Jay, didn't it, Dark Knight, and they got spannered, right? And I thought, I'm going to look for him now. And when I did, they were gone and went to bed. And I'm like, where the fuck's Rob? And then I'm going live, and he's on live, and he's like, hi there, I'm on field 8. And when we got there, he was gone again. I reckon he's got a fucking tracker on me where I can't find him.
I ain't saying anything, but if you don't want to meet Phil at a detective or anything, stick with me.
I'm doing the RMC rally, and I'm doing a certain. I'm sort of going away for a couple of days, going somewhere which will be all sort of known more about in the next few weeks, hopefully.
Well, after the magistrate's court sent you down 14 days for non-payment of fines.
Yeah,
So when he gets his immigration papers in so he can travel.
Yeah, one or the other.
I was going to say, but I thought better not.
Marv, when are you coming over to the UK then?
Yeah, you got to come over, mate.
Probably not for a couple of years yet, but I've got to work it into the plans. We'll see.
What you got to do, mate, is get Aura into the idea that she wants to go to like university in the UK, in the best universities in the world, and you're like, well, the only way you're going there is if I'm coming like over there with you to make sure you're safe and that.
Pull up stump and move on over. Yeah,
you're in, mate. You're in, mate. That's a good.
Listen to Rob, like said.
Imagine that you wake up in the morning, you open your living room door, there's Marlon laying on your sofa. You all right, Rob?
Thanks for the couch, Rob.
Thanks. You could knock on anybody's door and they'll put him up. I've got a spare room here and all, mate.
Yeah, that's my plan. If I do come down, I'm just going to couch surf.
I will literally just shake his shoulder next to me to wake him up.
So. Rob, you're snoring. Rob, you're snoring again. Marlon, you're snoring.
Robert say, how did you get in? Robert say, how did you get in? Marlon will say, you left the window open the last time you was recording them pigeons.
Yeah, that's right. I'll just come in the window.
Boys away.
They're starting to lose their scruffiness now. I don't know whether I keep seeing them being fed, but it's like I don't want to get the mother feeding them and like with the camera because I'm literally right next to them. She might fuck off and leave them then. So, but at the end of the day, they're only pigeons, isn't it? So maybe
pigeons they always come back. Pigeons do to them. Their offspring.
I ain't gonna come back to this fucking tree once they've gone, mate, because it's like it's starting to hit my fucking wire going across to like that's going to be my internet connection soon, going ping with a fucking tree.
I had no idea they look like such monsters when they're babies, man, and they're coming at the camera like ah.
Well, it's every time I'm like hanging out the window. It's on a GoPro stick at its full length, and I'm trying to get a branch to sort of like bend with it on there so I could just hold it without it moving. And all of a sudden it slipped through the branch and like hit the nest. And they're like, rah, fucking. It's like, I'm either going to get shit for this and like antagonizing them, But like the one on the left was like puffing his fucking chest up, all red. It looked like a ball sack on the front of it, and it was like fucking hell. And then its little pterodactyl head.
Tell you what, they sound that hard, mate. They've been. Soon as you know when you throw something at a pigeon when you're in the towns and they start eating it straight away. I reckon when you've had a smoke, you flick it out the window. They're having what's left and then giving it all hard after, mate. That's what it is.
Right,
Come on,
windows open.
Yeah.
It's like right, chill out, you little bastards. I'm filming you.
Yeah.
Yeah, relax, guys.
That's I mean, we get a lot of, in the fields I'm in at the moment. We've got a lot of green finches, loads of different types of finches out there. They're tiny little birds, these tiny little things. You want to see the way they just hover, man? It's well crazy. The noise they make, it's like.
Yeah. Speaking, and then it's coming on the video later.
Yeah. Look at that. Well, I've just had to leave, guys. Honestly.
Oh yeah,
She's wanting from.
You had to leave.
You're going to what? She's hiding her nose now, look. I told her. I said, when you go live, anything happens with these guys, innit? She's just done me on a coin. I don't know. Hey, by the way, anybody's listening.
Camera at me.
Rob,
this is green screen behind, mate. I'm in the cupboard.
Still pictures. I know it is. You need to decorate that again still, mate. It's the same wallpaper in your cupboard it was last year.
No, it's a completely different place. That's just a picture. That's just a really good green screen.
It looks really good how you've done it. How you've done the green screen. There's no wobbles or creases in it or anything.
Tricks everyone, that one, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Marlon's the same. He's literally in a box under a bridge. He's like,
yeah, I live under a bridge. I hoard all my metal detecting treasure like a troll under this bridge I live at. Yeah, and this is just a green curtain back here.
The only one that hasn't got green screen up is Jim.
All running off a car.
I've got the green screen up, see.
The biggest sticker in the world.
He's got the biggest sticker in the business. Yeah,
he's fucking bad.
I've got a t-shirt made today as well.
Look. Ooh.
And I got a brand new hoodie as well. So
nice.
I'm having. I've got. Wait, easy. Wait, let him out. Let him out. Jordan. Let him out. Let him out, mate. You're sitting right there. Just let him out, please, mate. There's no point, mate. What's the point? He's sitting right next to the door. I've just asked him a simple question. You watch tomorrow when he wants something. Just open the door. Let's get the dog out.
Sorry, mate. I had to do it. You were there. I just had to do it. Sorry. You know.
There's a bit of lag. It's coming in now.
Oh, there it is.
I had to wash my dog earlier.
Oh!
So,
now you lick it. Yeah, there's a bit of garlic in there.
I can taste it. I got Tourette's syndrome. Shit, come from. It's all right. Cheers, Rob, for that. Nice one.
That reminded me of Detectable in so many ways.
I'll tell you what, this Detectable this year, this RMC, I'm so looking forward to the RMC. I can't wait to.
Oi.
Yeah.
RCM.
No, the RMC.
No, the RCM.
No, I'm going to a rave, Rob.
He can't remember, he's dyslexic, so he can say what he wants to, and it's his channel.
He's going to the Real Man's Club.
How much of a good mate Rob was, right? I kept calling him Load Random, right, for ages. How you doing, Load Random? And he never said nothing once until one day he went, here, you know you're calling me Load Random, didn't you? I was like, no, he said, don't change it, because otherwise I'm going to start getting confused.
I don't even know where the fuck that come from, Lord Random. Whoever the fuck started that, but it didn't half fucking catch on. But yeah, you was like, oh, Lord Random, but it was like Load Random. And it was like every time it's like,
Wicked.
Hello, Liz. How can you just pops in
Jim,
right
are
at the
you
time I
going to Spectreville?
so
Yes, I am.
Yes. So, Rob,
Yep.
definitely you're going to be there, aren't you?
What's he running to?
why? What? When? Oh, Detectiveville.
Yeah, summer one. Yeah, no.
Yes. Yeah. I've got a ticket and everything, so as long as something doesn't happen.
Rob, let me just tell you something, right? Tina's got the biggest smile on her face now. She got a grin side to side, mate, ear to ear.
Wait, more like Jim's got the biggest smile on his world now.
I already met Rob.
Oh yeah, Rob wants you to meet. Rob's got a
Jim's
surprise for you this year, though.
Jim's already offered to be cameraman.
Keep me out of it.
Not to laugh.
And we're going professional because Tidy has also offered to be cameraman, and I think there's been a few others that have offered to be.
No, Tidy shakes a little bit.
She's laughing her head off.
Yeah, up and down, up and down. Yeah, it's like POV vision. Tidy does the action. Anyway, where the fuck is this going? This is all fucking Al Campello's fault. He's brought red wine to me.
Well, mate, if it makes it easier for you, kiddo, you can blame me for everything because I don't care.
Seeing as your head's so near to my sack, the fucking nasty itch that I've got down here at the moment, I'm starting to blame.
I know, mate. If I could and I would, I would help, but unfortunately, you have to do the fucker on your own because I'm busy. Anyway, guys, love you all. You're all legends. I've been driving about. Massive. It's been great to see you all. Okay.
You gotta go.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to all these Looney Tunes, including me.
See you at the festival.
Exactly.
Definitely.
Yeah. And don't hide this time.
He's looking for you.
See that, Rob? Watch your nose, mate. Yeah. Don't forget. Take care. Stay safe. Good luck and happy hunting, guys.
Love you, Phil. On. Yeah, I'm going to give it a couple of more minutes and then I'm going to get myself into bed because I'll tell you what, I've had about.
Yeah. I just received word that I got to do my birthday stuff with my family, so I can't stay much longer either. I was just happy to hop out.
I'll tell you what, not next week, but the week after, I'll be doing a live. Everybody turn up. I'm going to speak to Marlon because he knows how to duck race things up. I've got some real nice prizes to give away. So,
yeah, we can have some fun.
Yeah. 2 weeks. It'll be in 2 weeks' time from Saturday. So it'll be the show in between Percy's and John's, if you know what I mean.
He looks so confused.
That's right. I can't look the other way. It's that way.
I like coming on around. You guys are always the best. You guys are always hilarious.
Without you guys, though, but yeah, I'll talk to you through the week, Marlon, if that's all right. And we'll sort out about because you know what you're doing when it comes to duck race bits, and I'll sort you saying out, and
we'll have some fun. We'll make it a date. I'll be in touch. Right now, I'm gonna go. I guess have what do we call it? You call it. I mean, tea. I'm gonna have tea with my parents. And some more birthday cake after I almost burned my crotch off with a bunch of sparklers. Have you seen when all the sparklers try to fall?
Keep an eye out. I will shout you at some time. We're going to have to do this aliens stream, I think.
Oh, we're overdue, Rob. We're overdue.
Oh, mate. With the latest information, fucking hell, eh? There's some mental shit. So, you know what I mean? I might be doing something in the next day or so.
A bit shiny down there, Rob.
Mad shit, mate. Proper aliens. Later, bro.
Okay, I'm going to jump out. See you guys.
Bye, mate.
Thanks, bud. Yeah, same 2 weeks' time. Come on and we'll have some nice little giveaways to give away.
Apex.
What?
Yeah.
400i, Apex.
We will see. You'll see what's coming up anyway. So, but I'm going to wait. So everyone has to come that night if they want to have a look what it is.
I'll donate something in, mate. We'll have a couple of giveaways or something, can it?
Yeah, have a good little night and that. So, But yeah,
I'll shine up some more silver and throw something.
Roseanne. But thanks everyone for coming in tonight. Jim, you're an absolute legend as always. Mate. You're always welcome on. Rob Random, love you. Love you lot no more, mate. You guys are absolute legends. I love every single person in chat. My boy's sitting there looking at me thinking, I don't know what he's thinking, right? I said to him, don't swear at me, like, because he's ready to swear, and I've told him he's not allowed because I don't think I've swore yet.
You know what I mean? You've got to teach kids at the end of the day, mate. You know what I mean? You can swear on that, and as long as they enter around you,
he's 22, Rob.
Oh shit! Well,
no, it's just I know what he's coming out of. I said to him, if I'm not allowed to swear, you're not allowed to swear. Like, he's got
to have respect for the ladies, isn't it? And when his mum's about or whatever, make sure you don't swear. You can swear with your mates and all that sort of shit. But when your mum's about, fucking curb your language.
Yeah,
that's it.
Listen to Rob. Also, Stu, get hold of me at some point because I WhatsApped you the other day, Stu, and it didn't go through for some reason. So you need to WhatsApp me back because I've still got this thing here to send Stu. George, you're an absolute legend. You are. Thanks for coming in.
Yes, Marlon.
Rob, I'll probably be in the group chat in a minute anyway because
text me at 4 a.m.
I did that to Scotty because he went to me. I hadn't been out and he was trying to get me out. He was like, "Get out, get yourself out." And then I thought, "Can't sleep," so I'm going to tell him I'm going out. So I texted him and said, I texted him. Literally, it was about 3:30, 4 o'clock. I texted him. I was like, "I'm going metal text in a bit." Time I come back at 7 o'clock, he was like, "Damn, bruv, you woke me up."
Top man. Do it again. Don't even go out, but just set an alarm for 4 o'clock in the morning.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to push it on repeat every day. But yeah, 2 weeks' time, come in when we're doing live because, as I say, there will be some really good prizes given away. And
when's your next one, Jim?
Next week.
Yeah, so Jim's live next week, which is Thursday night. 8 o'clock.
Yep, 8 o'clock.
Jim and Family. So if you're watching the video after this live has finished, go over to Jim and Family on Friday night. Thursday night, 8 o'clock. Steve Sifter, 9 o'clock. Wednesday night. And then you have...
It's Tuesday night.
Tuesday
night, so guys.
Tuesday night.
Tuesday night.
Right, so hang on, let's take two. Right, Tuesday night, you've got Jim and Family, 8 o'clock. Then you have Wednesday night, Steve Sifter and the crew, which is 9 till 10:30, and then on Buster, and then who else is live? And then Percy and John are live on Sunday.
They'll be this Sunday, won't they? So then Marlon's on the Sunday. He's usually about 4 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon, isn't it?
And I'll be live next, not this Sunday, but not this Saturday, but the following Saturday with some really nice prizes and some for those that like.
What about the fucking haunted pub?
That's what I'm going to do this week. I'm going to do the live this week at that pub, but that is like an off the key one, if you know what I mean, off key live. It's just going to be the one for like.
When you get there.
I'm just going to get there and just switch on, and then everyone will just have to come in.
So make sure you've rung your bells on Tezza's dingaling.
Yeah. So because we're going to be doing a pub walk, and I'm taking one of my boys. Yeah, that's yours. Yeah, taking one of my boys because I'm scared, man. I'm scared of seagulls. I'm scared of seagulls, let alone the dark. I love you guys. You're absolute legends. Thanks for coming in, mate. And I'm sorry about it. It was a late one. Like everything went a bit pear-shaped. But cheers, guys. Right. Love you, Rob. Love you, Jim. Love you all in chat.
Right.
All right, guys.
And I'll see you guys at the next one. Cheers, Jim. Oops, push a button. Hey, thanks for all coming in tonight, guys. And I'd say 2 weeks' time, pop and see us. We'll be doing it live on a Saturday night. We have some good giveaways. So for now, this is Digger's Den. Tezza signing out. Going to quickly play the outro as I always do.
The sport of metal detecting by Garrett. Follow us on Facebook.